What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We just got here to the garage today. We're gonna be putting the core support in the Bronco, so it's gonna be a fun project. Here's the 7.3 waiting for the build. So yeah, we're just pretty much today we're gonna be working on the Bronco, putting the core support in. Depending on how much we get done today, probably work on it more tomorrow. But yeah, what's going on, Wayne? Yeah, dude, you ready to work on the Bronco? What's going on, Josh?
What's up?
So, yep, that's what we're gonna do today.
So first step that we're gonna do here is obviously we're gonna have to take all this stuff off to get to the core support. The reason we're doing this job is because it's wasted, it's rusted out, it's pretty common, especially on these. Here's obviously the new core support. Our first step here, we're going to be taking the winch off, the bumper, and the whole front clip, headlights, grille, and all that, just to kind of expose what we're dealing with. I've never done a core support on a Bronco II before. I don't think it's harder than anything else we've done, but we're going to figure it out as we go, and let's get to it. Now that we got the whole front end pretty much off, now you can kind of see why we're replacing core support. I've repaired this thing a couple of times. It was definitely in need of replacement. So we did what we had to do to use it. In the meantime, this is the reason why we're replacing it. You can see on the inside, it's where the body mount is. It's pretty much gone, completely separated, just rotted. So our next step is going to be taking the fan out and taking the radiator out. So we're going to get after that right now. Tony's here.
How's it going?
Alright guys, so the end of day one, we got the radiator removed, and then we went ahead and started working on getting the core support out. We drilled out the spot welds, both sides, ended up getting it out, And so this is where we're leaving off on for day 2. So we'll start getting that in tomorrow. What's going on, guys? Back at it. Just got off work. Josh getting the stove fired up. And we're going to start working on the core support again. Got the welder all hooked up. Got some sheet steel to patch this spot here. And yeah, see how far we get on it today.
So one more quick note before we actually get to work. Where we left off yesterday, there's kind of like some old folded up material here that was left over from the core support that came out. We're going to grind all that out before we repair this spot and before we get the new core support in place. So we'll do that first, and then you'll see us kind of get at it and get this thing positioned. So we got the new core support up into place. It's still loose, just sitting there. The next thing we're going to do is take the fenders off so we can actually get to welding it in place and tightening it all up. So that's what we're going to do right now.
The welder blew the yeah dude fuse. Now we're getting back after it. Alright, so now we got the core support in. All the spot welds that we drilled out are now tacked in place. We just have to bolt it down and pretty much reassemble. The old core support was modified for the radiator that was out of an Explorer. So we're going to have to modify this, probably cut this piece out here and here so it'll fit the radiator and the fan. And from there it's just reassembling. Alright, so just to recap, we modified the core support for the radiator and the fan. We went ahead and put the fenders back on because we were already there. So now it's just buttoning up the radiator, mounting it, and just putting everything back together from there.
We got the radiator in, lines are hooked up, put the headlight containers on that I made a while ago. We're going to wrap it up for the night and we'll continue on tomorrow. We should be done tomorrow. I think a lot of what's left is pretty much the easy part. Hard part's done. I think we did a really good job and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So until tomorrow. Alright, day 3 on the core support. Yesterday was probably the hardest day out of the whole job. Today should be the easiest. The first day we fought some rusty bolts. The second day was obviously putting the core support in, which was a little challenging, but it turned out sweet. Today we're just wrapping everything up, finishing the front clip, putting the fan in, the bumper, the winch, putting the battery back in, topping the coolant off, and there's a couple things on the wiring that we had to move and kind of get out of the way. We're going to wrap that up today too, and it should be done. So let's get to work.
Alright, so core support project on the Bronco is officially done. It's been a long few days, but excited that we got a strong core support in the Bronco now. Hopefully going to hit some trails here pretty soon to do some snow wheeling. Hopefully you guys like this video, and we'll have some more content coming soon. Thanks for watching.